This year at the World Championships in 2017, I did a seminar showing how I custom fit and permanently set glass eyes into a common loon head. We were unable to videotape it, and those who sat in, the attendees asked that I make a video demonstrating how I do this process. They watched it live, but they would like to have a video reference showing how I achieve this. So what I'm going to do is I want to give a view, and I don't know if this will work, but I'm going to try it out, on showing you the inside of this is a little loon chick, the one that was used in my clay model in the front. I couldn't use clay and have it be strong enough to withstand measurements and the months of use that the clay model needed to provide. So I carved two chicks, one yawning and then of course the one in the front, and these were used as props in my clay model. So they're going to be serve as a really good demonstration for this custom fitting and setting of this glass eyes. So what I have here is it's a 7.5 millimeter medium brown eye, and I have an opening that is slightly over that 7.5 millimeters. If you can see that on my measurement. So the concept here is that I leave a supporting back wall so that the eye doesn't fall into the head too deep, and I go ahead and clear out enough wood to allow this eye to clear the bottom edge of the lower ring of the eye. So as you can see, I've pushed this in, it slides in, and then I've carved into the depth of the head so that the lower edge of this glass eye can clear the bottom edge of the wood, and that serves as a ledge to hold it. That supporting back wall keeps it from falling flat in and keeps it holding out. I don't carve anywhere behind or in front of the eye. The opening is exactly the size I need, and if I did that, then that would allow the eye to move forward and backward and then alter where that pupil is going to fall. So that's my major measurement point, and I also make sure that I put the one eye, left eye is custom fit for the left eye, and the right eye is custom fit for the right eye, and I keep them separate so that there are no issues with slight differences in the actual glass eye itself, because I am actually custom fitting, and there can be differences. Hopefully you can find eyes that are perfectly matched. That's my goal, but it doesn't always happen. So I make sure to keep track of which one is being fitted to which eye by setting them off to the side that they're associated with. I've already gone ahead and carved out everything for this eye, and it's all fitted and ready to be permanently set. But now I'm going to have to get the other eye fitted, and then we'll hopefully have the right distance between. I use a variety of bits, and to begin with, I'm going to be using a small cylinder bit. It's got diamond on the end, so it, as I push, it actually is removing wood. I'm turning on my Tornado 1000 dust collection system. Allows me to carve right in the house. And I'm using my Geschwin Power Hand 3 with this nice diamond cylinder. Now, I'm going to go in and remove the wood above this line. This line has been drawn in and is tall enough for the profile of the eye to slide beyond the upper edge of that eye opening. So I start out by carving straight in. And I leave my pencil line always when I carve, because then I don't have to replace it unless I intentionally removed it. Spend a lot of time measuring out where you're going to place those lines, so you might as well make the most of them. So I'm starting to carve up and into that head, leaving the pencil line, this cylinder. And I'm thinking about the shape of the eye, and it's round, so I need to actually make a concave U shape to accommodate the eye. Get rid of some of this flashing so you can see what I've done. So I've just basically cleared out check my fit. If I take my pencil, I'm leaning up against the glass eye. I can draw a pencil line above it and just see if I'm on my shape, and I'm pretty close. So I'm going to open it up with just a little bit more and match that dome of the eye itself. When we get to this point, it's time to, this is that supporting wall that I leave behind. I'm going to take that down, and I keep the canter where the back is wider than in the front. And I want to maintain that. By looking at the other side, I can see that it goes in quite a bit further than what we have here. I had carved in the shape of this eye initially. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the wood down to that pencil line. And I'm also going to leave the lower edge of the eye opening pencil line in the process for now. Just taking that back wall down. I'm going straight in, and then leveling out that back wall. Now, if I take my pencil and I mark what I have left, I can take a look at the other side and see how close I am. I can see that in front here there's some wood left, so I'm going to go in and clean that up real quick with my cylinder before I switch over to my sphere. I'm also going to give it one more check the eye itself. As you can see, it's slipping in a little bit further now. Be able to do a little bit more once I get the sphere going. I use a 1/16 inch small diamond sphere. Requires an adapter, which is what you see me putting in. Now I'm thinking about the shape of this glass eye. You've got the height of the dome and its round edge. So as I go in and I carve away the excess of wood in this hole, I'm kind of thinking in reverse. I'm replicating the shape of that glass eye and its dome in this process. So I'm going to make that back flat edge lower and get it to be round in the back towards the center of the head. Thinking always about the shape of that glass eye and not going too far beyond the front or the back of the eye in the process. I'm going to be able to slide this eye in, and you can see it's actually been fit into that hole now. But it can't be dropped down yet because there's still wood behind here. So I'm going to take that out. I'm going to carve up and into the behind the upper edge of the eye ring, which will allow that eye to snug right up to the outer edge. Again, I'm still thinking of the shape of that dome, and I'm not carving too far into the back of the eye. Give that eye another check. It's looking like it would be a really good fit now. So now what I need to do is take the ball of the sphere, and I'm going to lower the inside edge below the eye ring. Getting rid of some of that flashing before I do so. And this is going to give a place for that eye to drop down into. Let's give it a little check. You can look and see what is it that's holding this eye out, and I see two issues. I need to come and thin the area behind the eye out, and I need to get rid of this little poke here. So I'm going to get rid of this little protrusion on the back wall that I left when I kind of dug out the lower edge behind the lower edge of the opening. Check it again before I take any more out behind. And actually that was all I needed to do, was take care of that. So you can see the eye's been perfectly fitted. We're going to stick this eye in. As you can see, we have a great fit. A little bit of wood fill and it'll be permanent set. I check my width between the eyes. comes up to about 29 millimeters. 29, 30 millimeters was my goal. Got a nice canter, the eyes are looking forward. I always double check to see what my placement of the pupils, where that falls. I get 38.6, and when I check it here, the same measurement falls right exactly into the center of the pupil, which is my goal. So that is the custom fitting of the glass eyes for this little loon chick.